I'm often asked by organisations, how do we kickstart our net zero program within our organisation? And like I've done with energy management, I've put together a process that we can follow. And this process helps us really deliver and kickstart the net zero program. And it's quite easy to follow. So first of all, like all things, we need to start to measure. Now we need to measure and understand what our carbon footprint initially looks like. And the way we do that is we focus on the scopes 1, the scopes 2 and the scopes 3. We know that scopes 3 is going to be actually difficult to do, but there are some shortcut ways that we can initially do and approach that to start with. And that will come in another video that I intend to do. Now, once we've done the scopes 1, scopes 2, scopes 3, and we've really got a good understanding of our carbon footprint, we can then start to look at how we're going to manage that. And then the next stage of that is how we're going to reduce. So we're going to reduce, first of all, we're going to reduce any unwanted waste we have in our organisation, and that's going to be focused on looking at existing systems. It's going to be looking at people and driving down the scopes 1 and scopes 2. In addition to that, what we're going to do is then start to look at upgrading. So upgrading areas within buildings, within our processes that we need to do to actually drive our carbon footprint down. Next, we then can start to focus on the switch side. So we're going to then switch all our energies, which possibly could be already switched now, to clean energy. Now, we can do that through electricity by actually purchasing REGO energy, which is renewable energy with guaranteed origin. We can also do the RGGO, which is the equivalent but for gas. Or we could look at actually purchasing the likes of biogas, which then can be put into the system on our behalf. Again, that is all certificated correctly. In addition to all of this, what we can then start to focus on is providing our own energies by looking at renewable type energy, whether that be solar, could be wind power, any form of renewable energy that's going to be able to address our bottom line regarding our carbon footprint. Then we're going to look to offset. So you can imagine the amount of carbon footprint that we've actually removed from our organisation to get us to net zero. Now, in my opinion, this is why offsetting is right down low. We don't want to start doing this first of all. We need to start focusing on this once we've actually eaten into that chunk of carbon initially. Now, with the carbon offsetting program, what we need to be doing is investing in credible certificated areas of offsetting. Okay, we can't just really pick and choose that from the internet and find an ideal area to focus on. It needs to be credible and registered. Once we've actually got to a position where we're in a position to offset everything and our carbon footprint is near and damn it regarding net zero. So don't forget, it doesn't have to be a knee-jerk approach. We need to gradually build our baby steps towards net zero. And then lastly, it's all about engaging, monitoring all of this above to making sure that every year we're achieving the correct targets and we're on point to actually get to the end goal regarding what we're doing here. So monitoring and measuring is very key. Then we need to be engaging with our people, our teams, our third-party suppliers, everyone around us who can contribute to this figure regarding our carbon footprint. And then lastly, what do we need to do? We need to be focusing on improve, the continued focus on improvement. So in continued improvement or continuous improvement, as they say within the ISO 50001 standard. And that is where we need to be. I hope this helps you. Please like, subscribe to my channel. There's lots of information that's around that can support your energy management programs and your net zero journey. In addition to that, please comment, ask the question. More than happy to answer any question. I'm also more than happy to have a call with you. You can reach out onto my website where you'll see links to my diary where you can arrange meetings with me direct and have conversations. All those conversations are free, zero cost. I provide a lot of zero cost knowledge around this. We also have the B2B Energy Network, which is on hand to actually support this process. So thank you very much for listening. Please, you and your families, stay safe in these times.